2 years ago, I had €0 in my bank account. I was completely broken inside because I had no idea how I ended up there. I was disappointed in myself. I was desperate. 1 year later, I was living the exact lifestyle that I dream of for years because I went through 4 quantum leaps. Most people think a quantum leap means today I'm broke, tomorrow I am a millionaire. That's not really how it works. And if that's true, why does half of the internet talk about quantum leaps and the other half talk about consistency and discipline? It doesn't make sense. 2 years ago, I hit rock bottom. A place many people have been in. When you look back at your life, you probably have a moment when you think that was my lowest point, and for me 3 years ago was my lowest point. I wanted to work fully remotely from my laptop because I wanted to travel. Within a year I started living a life that matched exactly what I wanted. So what is a quantum leap? A quantum leap is an accumulation of energy that reaches its peak, and every cell in your body aligns with it and says, that's it, no more. I will not tolerate this anymore. I deserve better. I deserve this. This is the new minimum standard I accept for my life. And then in the snap of a finger, literally just 1 or 2 days, you find yourself living in a new reality. It's a leap in time because the world around you takes only 1-2 days at most to manifest. And it's a leap in space because your daily life changes. You level up. You know it's a quantum leap because it happens with a real speed and flow. You feel it in your body that something shifts on a cellular level. Your core belief change. Once you experience it once, you recognize it and you feel the difference. Maybe you don't totally believe it and you tell yourself it was just luck. When it happens the second time, the exact same way, you realize it's not luck, it's a freaking quantum leap. But here's the catch. People think that if today I'm at 0, tomorrow I'll be a millionaire. But if you are at 0, the next level is not the million, it's having a job. The first time I experienced a quantum leap, I had been dealing with money problems with a long time. My bank account kept going back to 0. One day, my entire body said, never again. I will never go back to 0 again. I will never worry my family again about money. I deserve an income every month. In just 2 days, without sending a single CV, I got hired for a job from the very first post I found online. And since then, my bank account has never gone to 0 again. It was the most basic job I could find. It was physical, it was exhausting job. The second quantum leap happened when I looked at myself in the mirror and decided I won't accept that you do physical draining jobs anymore, like being a waitress, okay? I'm done. You deserve a job where your body is relaxed and you are dressed well. I wanted to dress well. Plus, I needed flexibility because I had trips I didn't want to miss. The next day, someone I barely knew messaged me with a job offer that matched exactly the characteristics I was looking for at the moment. A quantum leap is energy. I declare with every cell in my body that this is the new standard minimum I accept. And what I appreciate the most was that this guy simply thought of me. He didn't know my situation. He just did a kind deed by saying, hey, here's a job offer. I start working as part of a staff in concerts and events. So it was an on-call work. The third time was when I say now I want something stable, where I earn a fixed amount every month, maybe in an office. As with Kerr, I met through one of those on-call jobs, gave me the contact of an agency that posted on-call jobs ads for the kind of work I was doing. I say she was sweet because when she gave me the number, she told me in this environment everyone's a bit of a shark. Other girls don't share numbers or information because it creates competition. But I don't want to be like them. I want to share this with you. She was so sweet and I felt blessed because, again, the most beautiful thing is that she had no advantage in this. Actually, for her, it was a disadvantage. I was so much I deserve to have a stable income, work well dressed mindset, that one day out of nowhere, that same group posted a fixed position job in their office. I immediately sent my CV, but I was a bit worried because I was about to leave for a 10-day trip to Portugal in just 2 days. And I didn't know when they were planning to do the interviews. They asked me to come in for an interview in the morning. I had the flight in the afternoon, so I show up with my suitcase. I did the interview and then I rushed to the airport to catch my plane. While I was on vacation, they text me, "You're hired, start when you return." It was insane timing. I didn't spend months sending CV. It happened overnight. And what was truly crazy is that they hired me because the people I was doing on-call work for were actually their clients. And since I knew them even better than they did, they asked me to manage this client. I went from working for those people to managing them for another company. Life is energy and life is a mirror. So if you have love for yourself to the point of saying, "I deserve this," you will receive love from others, and that situation can only appear. The fourth quantum leap happened when I eventually said, "I'm done. I won't settle for less. I deserve to work fully remotely because I want to travel." That has been my dream for 4 years, and life delivered. I now have a full remote work, slow mornings. I love slow mornings. I never start before 10:30. Free time, I don't work 8 hours a day. An income that supports my travel, of course. A team I love. There are plenty of remote jobs in the industry you can work in. I work using the first skill I ever learned, sales. 1 year before that, I told myself, I don't know how, but I will reach this lifestyle. And I did. Then I spent the next year simply enjoying the life that I created. Quantum leaps are real. They feel like magic, fast, effortless, deeply aligned, but they are true. You can't control them. They come from energy build-up, from doing the inner work, from looking at your shadow and facing the hard truths you don't want to admit about yourself. You looked the truths in the face. You do it again and again and again, and then something clicks. You reach a point where you say, "That's it. From now on, this is how it is. This is what I deserve." But it's not just something you tell yourself in your head. I swear every single cell in your body feels it. You can't control when the quantum leap will happen, nor how many you will experience, and it's a subtle internal work, not something external that you can touch and see. That's why discipline and consistency are also important, because they are things you can control. They depend only on you. Between each quantum leap, I practiced discipline and consistency. It took me 1 year, and actually I had been in the sales field and personal growth world for 4 years already. That's why I say, if you are at zero today, you won't become a millionaire tomorrow. You need to work through and unravel a series of negative patterns. If your brain hasn't accepted the first level, you won't be able to accept the 10th. We could talk for days about all the personal growth you need to go through to reach a quantum leap. But I hope this video, born from my personal experience, has helped clear some of the confusion around everything people talk about on social media. Don't go chasing quantum leaps to skip the work. Now I want a quantum leap to improve my life. It doesn't work like that. I don't go looking for quantum leaps. The only thing you should focus on is asking yourself, what's my next level? What do I want to feel worthy of? In the meantime, work on it. If this video lights even a single spark inside you, subscribe to the channel. We'll keep going deeper into self-growth and what it really takes to evolve your life. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.